Hello everyone, I'm back with another Techtonica video. Today I saw that there's an update from Firehose Games and they're talking a little bit about what's coming up in the next patch 0.1.1, and I thought I'd make a quick video about it in case you had not seen this post. In any case, the most exciting thing about it is that they are going to go update the mole, the digging tool, which is great because this is something that you use all the time. It's super important, and it's the updates from what I've seen are really going to make life easier. So as you can see on screen, the first thing that they're doing is they're allowing us to dig down. In the past, as you have played, you can see that you can dig up and you can dig sort of on a flat plane, but that's it. You can't, like if you try digging down, it's locked to the ground plane. You can't dig down. You have to yourself be at the bottom of whatever tunnel you're trying to make. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. So on this update, they're going to let you point the tool down and dig out, which is just great. They also mentioned that we're going to be able to scale it just like we can scale it right now if you have done the research of those items. So you can increase it up to a 12 by 12 by 12, I guess, cube that you can dig out, which is quite large and it's going to be great. It does mention that you only dig halfway. So like if you're doing a 12 by 12, it's going to dig down 6 voxels down. And if you're doing, anything smaller, like it's 6 by 6, it'll do a 3 by 3 uh, into the ground plane, right? So like if you're digging into the side, it'll still dig out the entire 6 by 6 or whatever it is that you're removing. They also say the cursor has been improved. What they're talking about is those highlights, the squares. So now it should be a little more clear on what voxels are actually going to get dug out. They're going to be highlighting in red. Um, and in general, they're trying to make it easier for us to tell just how deep we're going or whatnot. I think that's great. Right now, I definitely can struggle on keeping like my walls even, for example. Sometimes I get a little divot too far, too deep, or whatever, because those are hard to fix once you make them. Because there's not really very many ways of filling up a hole that you've dug. So this is great. Hopefully, it'll make it easier. It's a little bit hard to see on their preview, I think. But once we get it in game, I'm sure we'll give them some feedback on that. Um, Additionally, yeah, so it's gonna work horizontally and vertically, so we have more control. That's great. It just means that it's going to work basically everywhere that you point it to. Um, this is another great addition. They are now going to lock your cursor when you are digging. That means that you can basically hold the trigger down and just start moving and you'll dig as you go. Of course, you got to watch the heat on your mole, but if you got a bunch of coolant, then presumably this is going to make it so that you can dig long trenches, no problem. Um, so they're also locking it when you're moving the camera around while digging. That means that you can now move the camera and still continue your dig. A lot of times what would happen is you are digging and you accidentally look at something, or your hand is jostled by whatever, and then your dig is canceled, and you can't keep moving, or you can't keep digging. So that was it for what they said. The patch update primarily was going to have metrics. So this small tool update is completely new as far as I know. They haven't really talked about it before. So it's great to see that they are having other additions to the patch beyond what they have published before. It just means that it's just confirmation that there's a ton of work being done behind the scenes, and we're only seeing some of it as those things are getting ready to get published. The metrics part is going to be huge. Right now, you can barely tell any information about how you are building, what the ratios are, and whatnot. So it's great to see that they're doing these. And it turns out my cat agrees. So that's always good to know. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.